My name is Martyn Boston. I joined the army some 30 years ago, and I went around the world and sort of visited most of the places that most people wouldn't like to go on holiday. I retired in 2005, and initially I had the issue that most ex-military personnel have to do is, what do I do next? I elected to be a project manager, but after 10 months decided that was far too stressful. But I recognised that I was actually very good at information security. All the projects I worked on needed some level of security. I looked at the IA role and suddenly found out that actually my skills mapped quite neatly across to the IA professional. I worked across industry, MOD and government in a number of roles, delivering a number of projects, and I have passed a number of examinations over the years, basically climbing up the career progression. About 2 years ago, I decided now's the time when I've been in the profession long enough that I need to start giving something back. So I participated more in the IISP, and recently with the introduction of the CCP scheme, I volunteered to be an assessor and interviewer. So anybody that's applying for the CCP scheme through the IISP, I could be called upon to do their initial assessment and then called upon to actually interview them at a later stage. At the back end of last year, I was made aware that there was actually a board that sits that run the day-to-day management of the IISP, and I elected that I thought I'd put myself forward and step up, put my head above the parapet and step up and take on a bit more responsibility and give something back to the IA profession. Since then, I've helped out with various other assessments and industry days and conferences, such as today. I think what I'd like to achieve in the IISP is a greater recognition for the IA professionals, but not just in government, to actually expand that across into industry. I think industry is really lacking a natural progression path for IA professionals, and whilst the CCP scheme at the moment is focused and centralised around government, we need that recognition to move it across, to look at the roles of IA professionals in industry, see if there's a natural migration from those roles to those recognised government roles, or if not, perhaps bring some new roles in and actually give those people in industry a nice recognition, and also actually to bring in more professionals from a career structure for people going through university and college as well.